Hello, innovators all over the Philippines, all over the world. Great afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the organizing team of this event, I would like to extend a warm welcome to this much awaited 5 days conference, the Philippines Startup Week 2020. My name is Hani Tirador. I am the program lead for community development and partnership of the BatStateU CTI. And it's a great pleasure to participate and more so, of course, to welcome the respectable participants in this biggest event this year. We want to make this afternoon not just wonderful, but also a day full of learning and new experiences. We have actually anticipated this long enough for this day to come. So there, on this session, we will give you a glimpse of the innovation initiatives of our university. That is how we are able to establish a strong community support system to promote the technopreneurship and innovation in the region. We also want to take the chance to showcase the programs and services of our TBI, that is Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation, plus meet our notable incubatees with their milestone. We will learn all that here in the TBI feature. If you do have questions, everyone, please feel free to use the chat function. We love to see your questions in the chat box and, of course, have engagement with you. There you go. To kick off this event, we are pleased to show you an audiovisual presentation of the Batangas State University. Let us all watch this.
Batangas State University, a three-star university listed among the top universities by the QS Stars rating. The first and only state university in the country with engineering and IT programs accredited by the US-based Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, or ABET. A National Center of Excellence in Electronics Engineering and National Center of Development in Mechanical Engineering and Electrical Engineering. A research and learning hub with 15 research and development centers and maker spaces with state-of-the-art equipment and laboratory facilities. A consistent top-performing school in engineering licensure examinations. Provider of emerging academic programs in engineering and technology in order to produce competent workforce for industries in a developing economy. Endorsed by the Regional Development Council as Calabarzon's Center for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Environment Research and Center for Technology Business Incubation and Development. Home to the South Luzon Hub for Technopreneurship and Innovation. Breeding ground of innovators, technopreneurs, startups, and knowledge creators that provide engineering and technology solutions to social problems. A knowledge-based institution that forwards innovation programs resulting to the development of new products and technologies that satisfy customer requirements and respond to the needs of the industry and the general society. All of these put Batangas State University at a prime position to expand its mandates and become a key national player in knowledge creation and innovation. This is concretized by the establishment of the Knowledge, Innovation, and Science Technology Park. On May 22, 2020, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte signed Proclamation Number 947 designating the BatStateU KISS Park as a special economic zone. This makes it the first PESA-registered KISS Park in the country. As an IT park co-located in a thriving university, the BatStateU KISS Park is a prime destination for locator companies and tech startups to foster dynamic collaboration among universities, multinational companies, and government agencies. PESA-registered enterprises will benefit from the high-value intellectual capital and physical resources of Batangas State University, including tax holidays and other non-fiscal benefits from operating within this newest ecozone in the country. It is located at the heart of Calabarzon, the second largest economic region in the Philippines that hosts a variety of emerging industries. The BatStateU Quest Park facilities will include Technology Hub, Design and Innovation Building, Information Technology Centrum, Data Center, Convention Center, and a KIST Hotel. Its accessibility, buoyed by the booming Batangas economy and the warm hospitality of the Batangueños, make it an ideal home to business locators and enterprises. The facilities in the newly constructed five-story BatStateU Science, Technology, Engineering, and Environment Research Hub are already available for locators. The research centers and the locator spaces in the Steer Hub synergize a collaborative working environment for knowledge sharing among researchers, startups, and industry locators. These include Manufacturing Research Center, Electronics Research Center, ICT Research Center, Alternative Energy Research Center, and the Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation. As a technology business incubator, the Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation hosts challenge labs, ideation and incubation programs, design thinking workshops, hackathons, business model pitching competitions, and other technovation activities that will jumpstart innovative products and technology solutions for customers and industry needs. A dynamic partner in regional development, Batangas State University will continue to strengthen industry academic partnerships, generate new knowledge, and produce innovative solutions to real-world problems. Batangas State University expands its mandate to actively participate in nation building as a premier national university that develops leaders in the knowledge-based economy by leading innovations and transforming lives.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video presentation of our university. We would like to have your comments in the chat box. So anything that you'd like to mention about the university, our Red Spartan community. So there. Truly, Batangas State University is consistently breaking new grounds throughout the years. That is because of the revolutionary initiatives in accelerating innovation and digital transformation strategies of our leaders. Now, who is the person behind this great transformation of our university? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce you our visionary leader in leading innovations and transforming lives. He is the current president of the PASOK, or the Philippine Association of State Universities and Colleges, and also our very own university president. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Tirsa A. Ronquillo.
Hello. First, congratulations to the organizing committee of this very great event, the PH Startup Week. The Department of Science and Technology appreciate, Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Information and Communications Technology, and of course, QBO Innovation Hub. To the fellow community partners, Engineer Alberto Namante, the Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension Services of Batangas State University, and his team in the Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation, Mr. John Richard Isguera, and the entire members of our CTI team. And of course, to all the participants watching us today, good afternoon. At this first day of our virtual conference, I'm very excited to share with you the Batangas State University strategies and best practices aligned with the innovation initiatives. To begin with, I am glad to share that Batangas State University is a level 4 state university and the only state university in the country with its engineering program, IT programs, and computing sciences programs accredited by the US-based Accrediting Board for Engineering and Technology. We are a state university located in Calabarzon, the second largest economy in the Philippines in terms of its contribution to GDP. On the next slide, I am presenting you a framework on how we contribute to the economic development of the country. The university basically has faculty and researchers, programs and infrastructures, which then contribute to the development of our TBI. Our TBI, it's specifically called in our university as CTI. It's just the same, no? Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation. Uh, the very existence of almost all TBI is to help successfully produce startups and technopreneurs, create shareholders value through spin-offs and support social enterprises. This in turn contribute to economic development in the countryside. So now let's go into the details of this in the next slide. At Batangas State University, we would love to share this innovation framework. As you look below the figure, there are programs, projects, and activities facilitated by our TBI. Hence, we cannot go or we cannot do this alone. This is why we have our stakeholders as our support system, which we consider as pillars. We generally classify our stakeholders into first the administration or the leaders represented by us, no, in the administration, the leaders, the overall programs and strategies. We identified champions of innovation in the university. Who are those? Those are persons with competence, passion, commitment to pursue innovation. Also included is government, which serves as our main stakeholders, as well as industries and MSMEs. Also take part in ecosystem for mentoring other TBIs. Now, we have also in our network as partners or enablers, the other TBIs, the in and out of the country, are considered stakeholders for networking and collaboration. Investors are such great contributor to any entity, especially in funding. Community, you are our community. You are needed, they are needed for validation of our output. This is how we classify our stakeholders in general. In the framework, it goes upward towards one goal, and that is to produce startups, technopreneurs, and innovators, so that we ultimately help contribute to our vision of socioeconomic development in our country. Now, let's tackle about infrastructure. We established some support facilities for R&D that will support stakeholders in their innovation activities. We are very fortunate. We are the first Knowledge, Innovation, Science, and Technology Park or KST Park, registered under the Philippine Economic Zone Authority and proclaimed by no less than His Excellency President Rodrigo Roa Duterte as a special economic zone, the first university-based technology park of that kind. Now, that KISS Park was launched last July 2020. I hope most of you were able to witness the formal launching of this KST Park last July 2020. Our KISS Park is simply a 3-hectare facility adjacent to our engineering and technology campus located in BatStateU main campus 2 in Alangilan, no? Batangas City. Also here in the city of Batangas. With this, our vision is instead of our students going out to look for company or industry, our students can experience an exact working environment within the KISS Park. In fact, the university is now ready accepting PESA registered locators in our Science, Technology, Engineering, and Environment Research Hub, or simply called STEER Hub. STEER Hub, STEER, is an acronym: Science, Technology, Engineering, and Environment Research Hub. It's a hub. Industry locators can enjoy the state-of-the-art facilities such as equipment, library, laboratory, and other research facilities within the campus. That is our value proposition to our locators. This is special economic zone inside a university. And with this, we can share this facility, the existing R&D facilities of Batangas State, even the existing human resource, our engineers, our technologies, our researchers, they can be shared also, even our library and other academic infrastructure. Uh, this is their startups and PESA locators can access the facilities and services to support the development of an inclusive innovation ecosystem, not only in the province but also in the region and in the country. In fact, the KISS Park is endorsed by the Regional Development Council as the Calabarzon hub for technology business incubation, as well as our Steer hub. It was also endorsed as the Calabarzon's Science, Technology, Engineering, and Environment Research Hub. Also, we are glad to inform you that we have already our first locator for the KISS Park, the Pythos Technology Philippines Incorporated. Currently, they are designing innovative PPEs, and the research and development activities will be done in the KAST Park interim locator space at the Steer Hub. And we expect that more companies will be coming in, more startup will be coming in, more locators will be coming in. We have also laid out the preparation to capacitate for local startup locators. The KISS Park shall partner with the Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation to spearhead technopreneurship and innovation programs with the academe and the industry partners. For your information, our CTI was existing for almost 4 years already. With these platforms, we would be able to provide access to real-world hands-on experience to students in knowledge building, creating innovation, designing new products and new processes. Moreover, the biggest contribution that the KISS can do for our country is attain the full industrialization. Everything that is found in the KISS will attract not just investors but also transform the Filipino workers to become multi-knowledge, multi-skilled, and world-class workers. So that's our vision. Under the Steer Hub, we have the following centers. In the first and second floors, Center for Technopreneurship and Innovation. We also have the Electronic Systems Research Center. We also have the GIS Applications Development Center, Digital Transformation Center, Material Science and Testing Research Center, as well as the Manufacturing Research Center that houses our Likha Fab Lab. A dedicated KISS Park Central Office, as well as the PESA BatStateU Special Economic Zone Institute is located at the third floor of our facility. The Steer Hub also facilitates many other activities that cater to small and big events, complete with necessary audiovisual requirements. So we're expecting that even our students or even our alumni who will be pitching the developed startup can do this in this audiovisual facility. Locator spaces for PESA enterprises are located at the third to fifth floor of our Steer Hub. These are available spaces for our locators, complete with basic amenities such as lighting, air condition, internet, and telephone. Locator can easily move in with their cubicles, chairs, and other equipment. We just made this a space like this so that our prospective locators can freely design this, bring in their own cubicles and other office amenities in these spaces. The locator spaces are, should we say, spacious enough and has a good view of the surrounding community. Commercial centers, restaurants, and lodging areas are also accessible. This community can easily be any locator's home away from home. This is another value proposition that we can offer as it is university based. It's also in a region outside Metro Manila that supports also our government Balik Probinsya program. This is some of the amenities that we have in our Steer Hub. Now we are inviting all locators to come and see how it feels, how it looks like, and how really your business will flourish at Batangas State University KIST Park. So we are journeying this innovation ecosystem with you. And I hope that with this pioneering work of Batangas State University, of course, through the support of other government agency, specifically for that matter, the Department of Trade Industry, Department of Science and Technology, and of course, the ICT and our Cubo. So I hope that we together would be able to establish an inclusive innovation ecosystem here in our region at Batangas State University. So come and see, come and experience the Kiss Park of Batangas State University. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Tirso Ronquillo. As been said by Dr. Ronquillo, we are looking for locators or companies, startups who would like to take part in the knowledge sharing and innovation ecosystem in the KIST Park. And now we are proud to present to you our very own Knowledge, Innovation, Science, and Technology Park, or the KIST Park. Let us all watch this. There you go. This has been one of the strategic initiatives of our university to pioneer innovation not only in the region, not only in the country, but also worldwide. Now, moving on, we love to share all about our TBI, our Technology Business Incubator, including our programs, our services, our milestones. So, everyone, let's give a virtual round of applause to the Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension Services of Batangas State University and the CTI's very own center head, Engineer Albertson B. Amante.
Good afternoon, Philippine Startup Week, to all our guests in this room, to our very supportive University President, Dr. Tirso A. Ronquillo, to my team at BatStateU CTI, and the organizing team, USDP Shared, DTI, DICT, and Kubo. Thank you for allowing us to showcase our TBI today. So as a centerhead, I am honored to share with you the programs, services, and everything that you need to know about the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. So the BatStateU CTI is a university-based technology business incubator supported by the Department of Science and Technology BSHERD and the Commission on Higher Education. Currently, the BatStateU CTI is implementing the TBI 4.0 program or Technology Business Incubator 4.0 for Region 4A with generous support from the Department of Science and Technology. Going back to the history, the establishment of the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation was actually approved by our Board of Regents on September 18, 2014 with BOR Resolution number 937. Also included in this program is the offering of entrepreneurship class in all engineering, technology, and computing sciences programs of the university, which serve as actually the feeder for our innovation program. We are stage and technology agnostic, meaning we support any technologies of startups, spin-offs, and incubatees at different stages of development for as long as they respond to any of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. CTI is an environment for jumpstarting ideas and skills that are relevant to today's fast-changing global economy. CTI serves as a temporary home for the technology-based businesses needing help in the infancy of their business life cycle from 6 months forward, catering to Region 4A and other nearby regions. We aim to assist potential entrepreneurs to take their first step in establishing their own business. Now let's move on to the ultimate purposes of CTI, our main programs and pillars. We have collaboration, entrepreneurship, and incubation. So under collaboration, our goal is to grow the innovation community. The greater number of stakeholders engaged in the innovation ecosystem, the greater power we can be able to develop our startups and its users. Our community is composed of startups and partners. And in CTI, we have two kinds of startups. We have the aspiring entrepreneurs, those who are entrepreneur in waiting, just like most of our students who haven't started yet, but showing interest in entrepreneurship. We also have existing entrepreneurs, those who have already started and seek support for acceleration. We collaborate with them by facilitating knowledge trainings. So the best way to reach our startups is through a call for innovation, which we regularly facilitate, such as the one we are currently running right now, the SCAN program, or Smart Cities Adopting the New Normal. We also implement roadshows and other TBI awareness programs. On the other hand, we are grateful to our partners who are working and helping us in many ways, like facilitation of collaborative programs, funding support, investment, and mentorship. Those are government agencies, other TBIs, non-government organizations, industry partners, and other agencies. These are our partner agencies, our funders, of course, USDP Shared and SHED, and of course, our collaborators. These are some of the regular activities we facilitated in BatStateU CTI through the years. So under collaboration, we have some collaborative activities that would involve the community and also the industry. We have regular sponsorship of challenge labs and pitching competitions. Batangas State University aims to stimulate academic entrepreneurship through incorporating Technopreneurship 101 to 1,000 students in the university every semester. We believe in our students' creativity and entrepreneurial skills, and we also do cater counseling, faculty trainings, co-facilitation of technopreneurship with other universities and TBIs. Our mantra in our incubation program is we build startups from idea to profit. In our case, we offer a range of services and resources for free where you can access facilities, seed capital, and other development programs. Our university, per se, as approved by our Board of Regents, supply funding to startups up to 50,000 pesos for prototype development and 500,000 pesos for incubation. Incubation in CTI may last for 6 months or longer depending on the development of the company. For the technical development, we can assist the company to build their prototype and designs through our research facilities, such as the LICHA Fab Lab, the Electronic Systems Research Center, and Digital Transformation Centers. Softwares, hardware, and development tools are available in this co-working space under the Steer Hub. So the CTI team shares the burning passion to foster growth for TBI. Now, meet our team. Yours truly, Engineer Albert Amante, the head of the center and the vice president for research, development, and extension services. We also have Engineer Neres Anripolio, the head of the center operations and logistics. Assistant Professor John Richard Esguerra or Jigs, the program head, the program lead for entrepreneurship teaching and learning. Ms. Jeka Marie V. Pasay, the program lead for business development and communications, and Ms. Hani Lynn Tirador, the program lead for community development and partnership. So that's a wrap for our programs and services. Thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Albert. I'm sorry for that. Thank you, Engineer Albert. It's true, CTI is proving its vision of contributing to socio-economic development by leading innovations and transforming lives. Now that we tackle about the programs and the services of CTI, I think it's a good thing that let's move to the last part of this session. It's about getting to know our startups. So there, together with us is the program chair of the computer science under the College of Informatics and Computing Sciences. He is also the CTI's very own program lead for technopreneurship, teaching and learning. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. John Richard Esguerra.
So hello, Philippine Startup Week participants and guests. It's great to have you here with us. To the organizing team of this event, DUST Pisherd, DTI, DICT, and Kubo, as well as the University President, Dr. Tirso A. Ronquillo, and Engineer Alberto Namante, our Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension Services. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to share with you the virtual stage. I would like to explore or introduce to you some of our startups who are part of our incubation program in the BatStateU CTI. So these are just some of our incubatees. Majority of them joined our incubation program as students, which we acquire mostly from pitching competitions. For example, in a very recent Tech Innovation Summit in 2017, and the SWIP or Smart Wireless Engineering Education Program of the Smart Communications. And some of our startups also came from the Farmers Entrepreneurship Program, Youth Challenge of the Jollibee Group Foundation. And of course, just recently, last year, 2019, our very own Spear Pitch Competition and Regional Pitching Competition. So one of our notable incubatees is WISER, or the Wireless Integrated Solutions for Emergency Response, or we call it here as SIGAW. It is a wireless solar-powered alarm technology to support the local government units and private establishments in addressing tsunamis. So one of its milestones is last 2015 to 2018, it was able to deploy 17 units through a funding from the United Nations World Food Program, $83,000. And from 2018 to 2019, was able to secure funding from the DOST-4A and was able to deploy 3 units in the Quezon province. And it has been developing or creating more Sigao units 2019 to 2020 with 3 more units through the funding from the DOST-4A. And just last February or March 2020, one of its founder, Engineer Roger Flores, went to Indonesia to join the ASEAN JAIF ABINET business matching. So it was a great opportunity for Engineer Roger Flores to present and pitch in front of investors during that event. Also, one of our notable incubatees here in CTI is the Robin, or the Recycle On Demand Bin. It is a reverse vending machine that collects PET bottles and aluminum cans for amazing reward points. So some milestones, its first prototype was developed last March 2018, and it was able to secure a seed funding from the university amounting to 250,000 pesos. Also, like Sir Roger Flores, last 2019 naman, he was sent to Singapore to attend a business matching event also. So that was that was Emmanuel Bobis, the CEO, or rather the CTO of the Robin, presenting in front of investors during the business matching in Singapore. Another notable incubatee is Bryce. So Bryce, or the biodiesel reactor yielding commercially available energy, it is a machine infused with technology that converts waste cooking oil to biodiesel that can power up generators. So this innovation is a prototype which employs aeration technology. It offers new chemical processes, but can also meet the standards of commercial fuels. Some of its milestones, last September 2018, it has secured a partnership with the Singapore Polytechnic. And last May 2019, it secured a funding from the BatStateU amounting to 30,000 pesos, which was used to develop its prototype. It was also able to join an ASEAN Business Incubator an event sponsored by the ASEAN Business Incubator Network here in the Philippines. Last November 2019, it has already fabricated a new design, and it's already working on an automated prototype just last January 2020. So Bryce aims to address the reduction of waste cooking oil that ends up clogging canals and polluting bodies of water. Upon conversion into biodiesel, the Bryce will be able to help farmers that uses generators in their irrigation systems, as well as families in remote areas who uses generators to produce electricity for their homes by providing cost-efficient biodiesel fuel for their generators. Through the conversion of waste cooking oil into biodiesel, it can reduce the overproduction of waste cooking oil and its improper disposal. And fast food restaurants typically sell their waste cooking oil to street vendors to reuse, and that serves as a temporary solution for the disposal of waste cooking oil. So those were three of our notable incubatees. So far, we have a total of 55 incubatees in CTI since 2016, and we were able to generate 15 startup graduates from our incubation program. Um, it has also generated 8 jobs since 2016, and the CTI, or the incubator, has secured 29.6 million worth of total investment for our incubatees. So currently, we are working on our SCAN program, or the Smart Cities Adapting the New Normal. We have a diverse set of teams composed of professionals and students, which will undergo capacity building and prototype development before the pitching competition slated next year. We also have 3 campuses joining the HALT Prize. There's an ongoing on-campus program on these 3 major campuses of the university: Batangas State University Main Campus 1, Main Campus 2, and the Arasof Nasugbu campuses. And apart from that, we're also planning or continuing more knowledge training webinars and conferences in the future. And that will be all for our TBI. If you want to learn more, please do visit our virtual booth, or you may screenshot this slide this being displayed. So thank you very much, Philippine Startup Week. Back to you, Miss Hani.
Thank you so much, Sir Jigs, and all our speakers, Engineer Albert Amante and Dr. Tiers Orongelio. There you have it. Thank you for joining us today, innovators, change makers, earth shakers, cuties, dreamers, or whichever you want to call yourself. Again, if you do have questions, you may key in the chat box. We love to communicate and engage with you. Anything that you'd like to comment, or just anything you wanted to say. We love to have you on this session, and we hope you enjoy this TBI feature with CTI, changing lives through innovation. Enjoy the rest of the day.